like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button as y'all come in here. Hit that like button, like, share, subscribe as well. Hit our Cash App, which is $BJ Matthews. $BJ Matthews for all this great content. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have any comments that y'all want to put on the chat, make sure you go to our super stickers and super comments that are right available below the video. If you hit that button where it says thanks with the $ symbol on the same line where it says like and dislike, you guys scroll to the left, you'll be able to see it. You can send your love to the thanks button, to the super sticker button. If we do not see your comment instantly, if you hit that button, we'll be able to see it. And you guys get a chance for us to, read your comment or question out. And last but not least, get your membership badges that are available. Like we have 3 options again: the pull-up badge, the Clipper badge, and the interview badge. All have perks such as free money, giveaways, merchandise, and the opportunity to talk to some of our most famous guests. We are back with the 2023-24 NBA season, y'all. It's a great time for the league, great time of the year. I'm so excited for this opportunity to be able to give y'all this Clipper content. Yet again, y'all see the Clipper background on the back. Y'all see my Clipper shirt right here. Let me go and move this out the way so y'all can see, man. LA Clipper basketball, you already know what it is, man. Your boy started his first day at the job, you know what I'm saying? So thank God for that. Let me see the comment section right now. Let me know that y'all are in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Sugar Ray Robinson Jr. said, ready for tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the Utah Jazz again in Seattle. I know you're going to that game, bro, so make sure you take pictures of that game. I will not be there, actually. Salute to Andre76. What's good, my guy? How you doing, brother? Go follow his YouTube page, DFJ Hoops. My man Andre got his own YouTube channel up and running. Make sure y'all go show that brother some love. They put it right here in the comment section so y'all can actually see it for yourself. Follow DFJ Hoops. It's the 76ers new YouTube channel. Make sure y'all follow that boy. You know what I'm saying? Great content creator he has over there. Go follow my man Andre76 right now. As y'all come in here, hit the like button. All right. So, LA Clipper talk. Let's talk about it, man. The LA Clippers kicked off the preseason yesterday against the Utah Jazz in Honolulu, Hawaii. They ended up losing 101-96 on the road in Hawaii. Let me go and pull out some of the stuff right now. 1 second. Let me go ahead and let y'all in first before we start going. Put these stats up for y'all real quick. Hope everybody's having a great day. All right, so let's go ahead and put this up for y'all right quick. 101-96, the LA Clippers end up losing to the Utah Jazz in Utah. And y'all know the preseason is basically just about, get a good feel and players getting back on the court, getting the rust off, things of that nature. The star players don't play too much. The role players get all the playing time they need. Second and third stringers, the starters usually kind of just take about 10 to 15 minutes on the court, and then they write off, rest their bodies so they don't get hurt or wore down in the preseason games that do not count. So that's a glimpse. When I watch the preseason, I'm more looking at the first half than the last quarter, because the first half are mostly going to be the players that are going to be playing in the first and, part of the second rotation. Excuse me. So let's look into it. Last night, what did we see? As far as the, stats right here, there's the team stats. Clippers shot 39% from the field. Utah shots 44%. Utah shot 29% from the 3, 26 for Clippers, 66 from the line for Utah, 89 for Clippers. They got out rebounded 51-42 by the Utah Jazz. Assists, they went to the Utah Jazz 22-18. Blocks and steals, blocks had 9 to Utah, 8 to the Clippers, 11 steals, right? Clippers were getting out in transition. You know what I'm saying? Had more steals than the Utah Jazz, 3 to, Utah, 11 to Clippers. And they had, of course, more of the turnovers going to Utah. And the last but not least, the points in the paint were pretty much even. So, if I got to, describe this game as more of like, kind of a lot of transition, a lot of back and forth, but not a lot of baskets made. As y'all can see in the percentages, they were not even above 50% as a team. Their three-point shooting was below 30%. There wasn't much scoring, but there was a lot of pace going on, right? And that's just all about Russ, man. Like, this is the first time these guys are playing up against somebody other than themselves in practice. As y'all come in here and smash the like button, as y'all come in here and smash that like button, right? And there's a few things I want to talk about. Well, let's get into like kind of the stuff I want to get to right now. If we look at some of the individual stats for the Clippers, I'm not going to worry about the Jazz. Other than the Jazz do have some, pretty long players, some lengthy players, some athletic players as well. But I'm not really going to look in too much deep into them. This is the individual stats right there. The starters did start. Kawhi, Paul George did start yesterday with Ivica Zubac and Terance Mann and Bones Hyland. Russell Westbrook did not play. Nicholas Batum was resting, as well as Marcus Morris is dealing with an injury that he could not go right before the game. So these are the guys that got a chance to play. You know what I'm saying? About 14, 15 guys got a chance to touch the floor, including Brandon Boston, who did have a knee contusion. So hopefully, he feels better later on. But I want to kind of go into, the starters. And Kawhi and Paul George looked absolutely great. PG had 8 straight points out the gate in the first half, 5 rebounds and as well as 2 assists in 15 minutes. And then Kawhi Leonard had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist in 15 minutes. Kawhi showed that he was really engaged on the defensive end. One thing I saw about the Clippers, they were very engaged defensively. That's where the 11 steals came from. They were getting the passing lanes. They were getting up on defense. They were, deflecting the ball, chasing people over screens, including Bones Hyland. Terance Mann, of course, is always going to do that. He's always going to chase people off screens. He's always going to play hard. Even though he doesn't even score, maybe not even 2 points, he's going to make sure he plays hard on the basketball court. And I also saw something else with the starting 5. Ivica Zubac, I think he's really trying to get his way in the post. He's going to try to actually, this upcoming season, you're going to see a lot of his off-season work in the post that's going to pay off. He talked about that at Media Day, where he's been working on his, inside scoring. He has some footwork. I just think that now that you got a guy like Russell Westbrook's going to give him the ball more, then he's going to be able to show his displays, inside presence. All right. Let me see some of these comments. Jeremy James, we said, what's up, family? How you doing, bro? Y'all hit that like button as y'all coming here for your boy. Appreciate you coming in. You know what I'm saying? But the first group definitely did their thing, bro. The first group, they were up pretty much the entire first half. The Clippers did not, trail until like the end of the third quarter. So when people they see like the score is like, 101-96, it's like the Clippers were had control of the game, early on. You know what I'm saying? He said, basketball back on. I didn't know I was watching Monday Foot. Yeah. Yeah, we back, man. We back with NBA preseason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Preseason starting up. LA Clipper talk is starting up, man. So, yeah, we back in there. But nonetheless, they were basically controlling the entire game up until like the end of the third quarter when they took their starters out and they put their second and third stringers in. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that, kind of were the down part. You know what I'm saying? Like the shooting was just awful. Norman Powell went 0 for 7 from the field, but I think he ended up with what's this, 6 points. Now, Norm, like I say a lot of times, knows how to draw fouls. So he's gonna get to the free throw line to make up for the shots that he misses. But the one thing about Norman Powell that I do not like, and y'all know I love Norm because he's from my city. But the one thing I do not like about Norm is that he's gonna continuously keep shooting, even if he doesn't have any rhythm, and it takes his team out the rhythm. Now, he was in the second group yesterday with Bones, with Robert Covington, with Amir Coffey, with I want to say Mason Plumlee as well. And he just kept shot chucking. Now, a lot of it has to do with just him being the only real scorer in that group. But again, like if Norm is not scoring the basketball, he kind of loses his touch and feel of the game, right? He kind of, forces the issue if he's not scoring the basketball. So I think that could be something down the line where, I mean, it might be a little bit of an issue. I'm starting to see Norman Powell. If he continuously plays like this, it might get a little bit interesting around that trade deadline. And I'm gonna leave it at that. A player that I like in this rotation, I'm very excited to see Mason Plumlee, bro. I'm very excited to see Mason Plumlee play this upcoming season for the simple fact that now that we have a second big to back up Zubac, and Kawhi talked about this a couple of days ago in an interview, they don't have to force him and Robert Covington to play the 5 and the 4. If you remember last season, when they didn't have a backup center to really go with Zubac, they were kind of undersized. Now, playing small ball could be beneficial, but when you have another team who has another big, it can also hurt their chances in the post. They can get out rebounded, and that's what the Clippers, they've struggled with a lot last season, was getting out rebounded, right? So they did get out rebounded yesterday, but like I said, Utah has some pretty sized, like good big guys in there. You got Kelly Olynyk, you got Walker Kessler, you got Lauri Markkanen, you got some big guys in Utah as far as in the paint. So it's really no shame getting out rebounded by them. But back to my point. I'm excited to see Mason Plumlee. He can pass out the double teams. He's very, very smart, high IQ player, very light on his feet, very good athletic. And he just does a lot of little things. And he's 7 feet. So just being another 7-foot big guy is going to help the Clippers have preserved the energy of the other smaller forwards like the Batums and the Covingtons and Kawhi and stuff like that, right? Y'all smash the like button. Y'all come in and talk about LA Clipper talk. I got to talk about another couple of players. Kenyon Martin Jr. Listen, I know he wasn't really I think what he ended up with. He ended up with 7 points, and he had 8 rebounds. Now, KJ is going to be like what I look like. He's going to be the second. He's part of the second group because I'm starting to see like he's not the most skilled player, but what he is, he's a guy that's going to be able to attack the rim, get out on fast breaks, as well as, do a lot of the dirty work. That's things are not going to go on the stat sheet. He's going to rebound. He's going to set screens. He's going to get, 50-50 balls. He's going to get, high flying dunks. He's going to do a lot of the stuff that is going to energize the team and actually allow them to, play at a high tempo. And then when you add Russ in the mix with KJ, that right there is going to even get his game even more elevated. Not just him, but other players on the court as well. You know what I'm saying? So I think KJ, again, he just has to get time with the team and have more time, with guys like Russ, guys like Bones, guys like, T-Man, a little bit of Kawhi and PG down, the second, third quarter of the game. He's just going to get involved. Like, you can easily plug him in any system, right? So I'm going to take a little side break about that. Let me hear what y'all got to say in the comment section, what y'all thought about the Clipper game last night. Let me read some of these comments. That guy Spencer said Norm been a bear he did last year. Yeah, I mean, Norm, like I said, Norm is somebody that he's a scorer. That's what he does. Like, coming into this season in training camp, he talked about being more of a two-way player. Norm is 6'4". He's athletic. He can, jump out the gym. There's no reason why he can't be a two-way, at least respectful two-way player. But I see he gets blown by quite a bit. He doesn't understand. I don't know if it's angles or, how to not get beat. But Norm gets beat a lot on, dribble drives, and he shot chucks when he's not feeling it. But when he's on, when he has his mojo in, he's deadly for the team. He's attacking the basket downhill. He's getting to the line at will. And when his shot is falling, like, he's dangerous. I mean, this is the same guy we talked about being arguably 6th man of the year last year. So he showed last night why it can go really good for him or really bad for him, right? He said, what about Bones Hyland? Shout out to Cam and Knock. We're going to talk about him last. So I got some stuff to talk about him. Rocco got some burn. I'm glad. Shout out to Rocco. Tomorrow, Rocco will be starting. It'll be Russell Westbrook and Robert Covington start with Nicholas Batum, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. So they're going to try that small ball lineup. It looks like Zubac might be sitting out tomorrow, and possibly. I'm just guessing. It might possibly be Bones, possibly, because I think last night was purposely done to, like I said, this is the preseason. They're trying to figure out their starting lineups. So what they did, they purposely rested Russell Westbrook to allow Bones to start to see how he can, mesh in with the team. And then also he had Batum sit out and then Morris sit out. So that gave Robert Covington the opportunity to get some burn. Let me go into something else. You said MJ team used to be 0-4 going to champ. Yeah. Preseason again is more about just getting your guys, you know what I'm saying, a chance to get on step on the floor. It's not really meant to, of course you would like to win, but it's not going to determine nothing down the stretch because your stars are going to be playing 30, 35 minutes, vice versa, 10 to 15. So let me go into the next thing. So we got into, the first seed with, Kawhi, PG, and, Zubac and Russ side out, of course. And, what I'm saying, who else started? Terance Mann started. We're going to get into Terance Mann in a little bit too, because I feel like with Terance Mann, I had some deep thoughts about Terance Mann last few days. Y'all know Terance Mann is somebody who's been trying to find his niche with the Clippers, you know what I'm saying, for the long haul, for like the last couple seasons. Ever since he had the, showing out into the in the conference finals against the conference semifinals against the Utah Jazz in Game 6 where he had 39 points. He's been trying to find his real niche with the team. And that you can be talked about with Ty Lue, who I believe, has kind of held him back, has not given him a specific role, has had his role change game from game, week from week, month to month. He getting 25 minutes here, 8 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 12 minutes here, not being consistently in the flow. Some people may blame that with our depth, but I blame it more about Ty Lue not really trusting Terance Mann, more about Ty Lue being more of an offensive coach more than a defensive coach. And I've been very, very vocal saying that with Terance Mann, he can fit in any system. He can get out and run. He can get out and play defense. He can now improve his outside shot. He's a very high IQ player. He does all the little things where you don't have to expect so much from him that he's not going to take away from Kawhi, Paul George, or Russ. He's going to just do what he needs to do to help the team find his spot, and that's it. But I think with Terance Mann now, because he's 27 years old, people got to remember that Terance Mann is not like a 21, 22-year-old kid. He's 27 years old. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come in here. Y'all hit that like button, hit the Cash App as well. Y'all see it on the screen, $ BJ Matthews. Show your love to the podcast. But T-Man is not 21, 22 years old. He's 27. And at some point, you're going to have to establish a real defiant role for this guy. Because what you're going to be doing is end up having him look like, okay, well, he should be playing at age 29, 30. By that time, by this time, he's already set. Players are set what they are at 27, 28 years old. I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again. Terance Mann is one of those players that you give him 25, 30 minutes off that bench. I don't care what's going on. He doesn't have to start the game, but he damn sure can finish games because what he's going to bring to the team is high value plays, clutch plays. And he's going to help out the stars preserve their energy, especially on defense. That's needed on any team, right? But I'm starting to think, with the Terance Mann, possibly being in trade talks. I did a video about this a few months back. I said, will Terance Mann end up leaving the Clippers? If he goes through another season like he did last year, where they're trying to be unsure, Terance Mann to me is going to be out. Whether it be for a bigger contract, if the Clippers win the championship or not, I think Terance Mann will be gone because he's looking at especially if they win the title, because he's looking at yo, I've already got the chip. I haven't got my just due yet as far as filling a star role. I need to go out there and see if I can prove myself and get a bigger payday. Right? Once you get the title, it's kind of it's like Bruce Brown. He got the championship. Now he goes to a new team where he's gonna get more money and get more of an opportunity to have more of like a spot on the squad. I'll smash the like button as y'all come in here. So Terance Mann's future is kind of like up in the realms, bro. We don't know. I don't think he'll be traded for James Harden. I don't think he'll be traded, but I damn sure believe that he's gonna look at the next few months. He's gonna be looking at like, bro, what am I gonna be doing here if they're not gonna be even starting me or playing me a high value, right? So let's go into something real quick. Salute to my man, the realist. What's good, bro? How you doing? What's good, brother? I'm gonna need you come in tonight. Let's go into let's go into this man right here, Bones Hyland. All right, let's go into Bones Hyland. All right. 1 second. Y'all hold on, man. All right. Now, of course, Bones was the star of the hour. He had 18 points. Let me see. Pull up. That's Utah's. 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists in 24 minutes, while playing very, very good defense. Now, Bones Hyland, 6'2". He gained 10 pounds of muscle. I think he's 185 right now. So Bones has been putting work in the offseason, not just on the court, but in the weight room, which is good, which is great. It's going to help him out on the court down the line. But I had a question, and to go into this, I was like, could Bones Hyland be the next star of the Clippers? I'm in other LA Clipper groups. I'm talking about, people who are Clipper fanatics and things of that nature. And they said that the player that can actually replace or kind of be the next person that can kind of make up for the SGA loss could be Bones Hyland. Now, when I hear that, I'm like, okay, let me just think about this. Bones 6'2", SGA 6'6". Bones solid offensive player, SGA extraordinary offensive player, and a very good defensive player. Bones coming into the league, he's a second, third stringer. SGA is a star on his own team, right? So I wouldn't go so far as say SGA, but what I will say is I'm interested to see how Bones will be if he gets more of the opportunity. Now, we know that him with Russell Westbrook there is not going to happen, right? He's not starting over Russell Westbrook, but it's going to be interesting. This is why I say the Norman Powell and Terance Mann. Norm's going to have to – his spot to me ain't safe, like to the point where he's just going to be on the court no matter what. If Bones keeps playing like how he played last night, and he shows he can do more than score, because Norm can't play make. Like, he can't really play make. Norm's a scorer. He's there to put the ball in the basket. That's it. And he's kind of a below average defender. So if his shot ain't falling, or if he's chucking up shots and he's not scoring it, but you got this other guy, Bones, who Ty Lue seems to like, who Russell Westbrook, who mentors, then that's going to be a situation where it could be more Bones getting the minutes that Norman Powell was getting last year. More of the 6 row, 7 man minutes. If Norm doesn't come in and continuously make impact after impact. Now again, this is just preseason. That was one game, but I'm just trying to give y'all a picture that people are talking about Bones Hyland possibly being the next star of the Clippers. He's 23. Norm is 30 years old. Terance Mann's 27. So he has the youth on his side as well. The front office, I believe, they actually were high on getting Bones Hyland out the draft pick. They were actually high on getting Bones Hyland. So you got the front office that likes him as well. I'm just saying, I think he's going to get some burn this season. I think he's going to actually play. And I think that it's going to be a little bit different, where you got Russell Westbrook, who's going to be mentoring him as well. I saw some good things from Bones last night. I saw that he can play make, which he says up and down that he's been doing that his whole life. It's just that his scoring has, been his, strong suit. And also defensively, he got off after defensive. Now again, he's only 6'2". He's not the biggest guy, but what he's done, he puts in the effort. So I don't know. I like Bones a lot. I'm not gonna say he's SGA or SGA 2.0, but with the development and with the vets around him, you never know what he could be because he damn sure has the confidence. He has the swagger. He has the mojo. He's not afraid of anybody. So when you have that amount of attributes going for yourself, you put yourself in a position where you can shock a lot of people. All right, y'all hit that like button as y'all come in here. Hit the share, the subscribe as well. Now I want to go through a couple things before I let people in. So I went through all the interviews. I went through Kawhi Leonard. I went through Paul George. I went through Russell Westbrook, Bones Hyland, Ty Lue as well. I went through everybody's interviews last night and just kind of gave some emphasis about what they were talking about. And they were talking about the training camp. They were all talking about the training camp, how everyone was bonding, how everybody was on the same page, how everybody had one common goal. That's what they were talking about the whole training camp. So I think that was big to be able to get away for a little bit, get a chance to, bond with your team, have some practice time, and just, kind of just be on the same page on and off the court. And the person they contribute that most to, and everybody was consistent with their answer about who they would contribute to, it was this guy right here, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, yet again, shows his leadership on and off the court. Guys on the team were very, very verbal about Russell Westbrook's attributes of being a leader, bringing everybody together, just ultimately just being a good, teammate, right? And this is what the Clippers definitely needed. They needed somebody to be a voice in the locker room. It's one thing for you to lead by example, Kawhi and Paul George, but when you have a person a presence who actually can speak and actually pull you to the side and actually say, okay, let's go. Come on, one more sprint, run harder, cut harder, play harder. You know what I'm saying? Play with some enthusiasm, play with some, fire. When you hear it in your head and they're actually leading by example, Russell Westbrook plays harder than anybody. You can't do nothing but follow that lead because what Russell Westbrook has accomplished and the respect he has throughout the league, you're going to pretty much follow suit, right? It's already pretty determined like he's the leader of this team. All right, y'all smash the like button. Mr. Luke Cage said my bro knows his stuff. I appreciate you, brother. How you appreciate you coming in. Let's see. That guy Spencer said we gotta replace Norm for Man to score. Man gotta go for scoring more this season. Put up way more shots. See, and this is another thing I want to talk about. Terance Mann. Appreciate that comment. Terance Mann. This is why I say it's hard for me to put him in a starting line because he's not a threat scoring the ball. Even now, I saw yesterday, he was still pulling back shots. Again, this guy's not a rookie. He's not 22 years old. He's 27. He's been in the league for going on 5-6 seasons. So, and when you still, you get the ball, you catch it, and you put it between your legs and pull out and just look to pass, you're still not really comfortable in your scoring package. Or you just feel like you're not there to really score the basketball. We know Terance Mann is a very good defender. Very on point attack defender, very good off ball defender, very good help side defender. He does all the little things good. But if you're gonna be in the starting line, you gotta put that. You gotta at least be able to score the basketball. When you can't score or you can't even be somewhat of a threat to score, I mean, it's hard for me to put you in that starting line over a guy who can do everything that you can do. I'm talking about Westbrook. He can rebound better than Terance Mann. He's just as good of a defender as Terance Mann as far as like on the ball. He's a better scorer. He's a better playmaker. This is why I said I cannot put Mann over him in the starting lineup because he does not create enough gravity as Westbrook does on both ends of the basketball. But I will say about Terance Mann again, he needs 25 to 30 minutes a game. And I don't care if you finish the games with him. Because what he's going to do, he's going to take the pressure off of Kawhi and Paul George to get stops. He said that annoys me about man. That's get you pulled. Because Terance Mann Ty Lue is a offensive coach. He's not going to go if you pulling a shot back. That's what Kobe Brown did yesterday. Kobe Brown he didn't even take a shot. You know what I'm saying? He passed the ball off. You know what I'm saying? Ty Lue got on him, and the next play out the timeout, he shot the basketball. And that's another player right there I'm gonna be watching very closely because I see Kobe Brown, his offense is very, is very solid. Or he's a very okay shooter, and he does have some good offensive abilities, but he's going to tighten up on defense. He's going to tighten up his IQ. He's going to have to be able to, get off of switches, be able to guard on ball. He's going to have to be able to do those things if he wants to at least be a part of the rotation or somewhere close to it, because he was a person that, people talk about him being a power forward, but it looks like he's not going to be able to be that. I think they're going to go with Kawhi at that power forward. I think that's what they're going to end up actually doing. Right? He's going to end up, being that power forward. And they're going to just play with Zubac at the center, and they're going to have PG at the 3, and then possibly Westbrook and Mann, possibly Terance Mann. Now, if you put him with Russell Westbrook, then that's something different. But you can't put Mann as the point guard, and he's going to be basically the guy that's going to not be able to create too much offensive gravity. Right? But let me also end with this. I want to talk about something that I talked about earlier. If you guys not seen my last video I posted up, it was about Paul George and Taylor Rooks' interview. It was on Bleacher Report. If you guys not get a chance to hear it, y'all should definitely go check it out, because I did like about 40-minute soliloquy on that. I want to kind of touch on it briefly again. With Paul George talking about, a number of topics such as, his time with the Clippers right now, what's at stake, getting a championship. He talked about, his legacy, what he's trying to, accomplish, what he wants to be remembered for. He talked about his beef with Devin Booker, which I got really deep about as well. And I spoke about also, the whole load management thing, injuries, past playoff performances from Paul George. He went through a whole split, about 33-minute interview. Y'all, I got some time, go check out that interview on Bleacher Report. It's very good. I love Taylor Rooks because Taylor Rooks asks very, very mature questions. She's very beautiful as well. A lot of these, female reporters, you can't really listen to them more than 2 minutes because they're just so all over the place. They don't know what the hell they be even talking about. But Taylor Rooks is totally different. She understands, how to relate to certain players with being respectful, but she's also, getting the right questions asked. So I can definitely listen to Taylor Rooks all day. So y'all smash the like button. I go check out that interview as well. Hit the Cash App if y'all like the content that we got. LA Clipper represent. Let me go through some of these comments. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in a minute. Bubba said, yeah, man hesitates too much. I think he plays not to mess. Yeah, he does. He plays not to mess up. That's a player who that's a player who who's not confident in his offensive abilities. He's improved his jump shot. He's become a better 3-point shooter. But Mann's not creating offense by himself. It's not what he's going to be doing. But y'all be on the lookout for that Terance Mann, Norman Powell duo. You know what I mean? Y'all pay attention to that because it could be something where they possibly, move either one of them out their position where they're currently at, which I think it'll be Norman Powell before Terance Mann, because Mann brings more defense. They got so many players who can make for themselves and score that somebody's going to be left out of that rotation. And the way Bones played last night, if he keeps playing like that and Norm keeps playing like how he's playing, it's gonna be a quick fix because they like Bones Hyland a lot. They really do. Right. So we got 32 people in here. We should have over 32 likes. I'm gonna go and drop this link for y'all to come in here. We're gonna go on a little quick 2-minute break, and then we should probably be back. And yeah, y'all sit tight. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All right.
What are they?
Just, I know that you've gotten a lot of flack for, load management and just, only resting certain players, in certain situations. So just would love to hear your thoughts on that.
I just don't know the policy. What is the policy though? Just
okay. I'm going to ask you a different question if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. No, it's totally okay. Just would love to know how you're feeling, if you did anything differently in the off season that maybe you hadn't tried in previous off seasons.
No, I mean, you try different stuff every year. I mean, every year is a new journey. So every day, so you do new things, but you gotta, just keep going. There's nothing new that happens. You're either going to get hurt or you're just going to be lucky enough to, play games throughout the playoffs or the whole regular season. So, with that being said, if you're not injured, people play basketball. So nobody isn't just trying to get to a certain amount of games or, well, at least me, I'm not trying to get to a certain amount of games. I'm trying to play the games that I can play. And if I'm hurt, I can't play basketball. So the last 2 years been unfortunately for me. I got hurt, tore my ACL. Then at the end of the year, tore my meniscus. And I mean, that's just basketball. I'm a two-way player. Play hard, so injuries are going to come up. I'm not out there just walking around. I play both ends of the floor. I see the best players on both ends every night. Either I'm guarding the best player or the best player's guarding me. So whatever happens with that happens. If injury comes, that's what happens. I'm in NBA.
All right, so 26 minutes or 26 people. I'm sorry, 26 minutes. 26 people in, you know what I'm saying? Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. Very important to get the likes up as y'all come into the building. All right, LA Clipper Talk, we are back. LA Clipper Talk preseason just kicked off yesterday. If you guys want to come in, hit that link. I mean, hit the link if y'all want to come in and chop it up. And tell me what y'all think about the game last night in the comment section. Let's see. Tune In Sports. Go follow my man Tune In Sports as well. Go follow his page. Go follow his content. He's got good content as well. Let me see. Bova said, I think Westbrook can have a huge impact on man, just like Westbrook did up for Juan Toscano. Yeah, he's already having a huge impact on Bones. The whole team. He having a whole impact on the whole team. He having a whole impact on the whole entire team. That's what having a leader does. He basically you feed off of him. You feed off of his energy. That's how it goes. That's how it works. See, let me take this off the screen. LA Clipper Talk. I know that some people were watching the games earlier. I got the my NBA League Pass, so I'm watching all the games, catching all the content. Coming from work, first day with the Clippers today, so That was a great experience. And yeah, cannot wait until next, was it Thursday? We play the Denver Nuggets at home. So that'll be my first official game in the arena, which I cannot wait for that. Cannot wait. Let's see. Let's see. She got some comments in the comment section. He said, I can see why I see why people look at Bones that way. Bones wants to smoke. Yeah, he wants to smoke. That's what I mean. You forget Bones played in, street ball. That's what he grew up playing. That's how his game, you could tell, just supernatural. It's nothing like he has to, act like he's something that he's not. You could tell he's not stiff. He's not just out there. He's out there playing. And even there was a few plays that he messed up at where he didn't take the shot, but it wasn't like he was still playing with freedom. And the shots he didn't take was because he wanted to show that he could play, man, because they know he could score. But he's also showing like he can actually be under control and actually try to look for other guys and feed other players. That's good because on this team, he's not going to get that many shots up with Kawhi and Paul George on the court. But when they get off the court, he can start showing more of his scoring prowess. Y'all hold on 1 second. Put this in. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let me see something. Heart on my sleeve said Russell Westcliff gonna get a West chip. Yo, if Russell gets a championship with the Clippers with Paul George and Kawhi, that would be probably the biggest championship in NBA history. I'm not even kidding, because you're talking about a guy who was almost pushed out the league, and he was almost, not given. He was basically given the pass to get out the NBA no more than about a year ago. So you're talking about three guys that win a championship in LA. That would be huge. That would be huge. Let's see. See, let me see what else we got. Who else come in? Yeah, I've been quiet tonight. Y'all are quiet. He said, "How about the Raiders?" Fanboy podcast. I'm surprised you ain't mentioned the Warriors. You a Bay Area head. I see. Ain't nothing, nothing but respect for the Bay Area. Nothing but respect for them. If y'all Warriors can deal with the Clippers, I want to know that. Let's see. See. Shit, 32 people in the building. Y'all keep smashing that like. But I want to ask y'all a question then, since everybody's kind of holding back a little bit. I want to ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel about the Clippers? Some of the teams that they're gonna struggle with this season. Who y'all think they're gonna struggle with? Denver, Phoenix, Golden State, Lakers, Sacramento, Dallas. Who y'all think New Orleans are gonna struggle with? The West is looking pretty tough. Who do y'all think are locked to make it, and who y'all think why not? Okay, so my teams are going to be a lock to make it are going to be the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Lakers, um, the Warriors, the Kings. You still got the Grizzlies that's going to be hanging around there. The Pelicans. I've got the Suns. The Suns is going to be a lock. So that's already 6 teams. Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers, Suns, Warriors, Kings. That's already 6 teams right there. The next 7, 8, 9, 10, that's already going to be talking about the play-in. Minnesota, Memphis, OKC, Dallas. All those are playing teams. You know what I mean? New Orleans, like Houston. Like you got all these teams who can compete from, teams 1 through 11 who are going to be fighting for like their shared spot in the West. So it's tough to say because we think we know the teams that are going to be there, but then somebody might shock you and they'd be like, oh, well, OKC ended up getting in to the number 7 seed or 8 seed. They knocked out Dallas, or they knocked out New Orleans, or they knocked out Minnesota or something of that nature, bro. That's just how crazy the West is at this point right now. So, yeah. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see. Let me see. Y'all like my background. Hope y'all like the background. Man, I picked up some Clipper gear today. See, gonna be clipped out all year, man. All year gonna be clipped out. Excuse me. So who y'all picking? Who y'all think got gonna give the Clippers some trouble? Name a team that y'all think gonna get the Clippers some trouble. I want to hear y'all opinions. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear everybody's opinions. Who the Clippers are gonna get some trouble by? Ugh. Ain't nobody got no teams? Ain't nobody got no teams? Everybody quiet? About quiet tonight, huh? All right. Well, I'm just gonna let y'all think about that for a minute, but I'm gonna go back to I want to go back a little bit to, Kawhi PG's health as well. I think this upcoming season, just based off what I saw from Kawhi in the last game against Utah, the first game, I started to see like him not taking shortcuts, and he spoke about this as well. He felt the Clippers took a lot of shortcuts last year. The load management was one, of course. Them choosing to not play certain games, let their guys play certain games. He said, hurt their camaraderie and their chemistry, he believed, which I definitely agree with. Them having more of a focus on defense was a big thing Kawhi said. they have to take the defensive end of the ball more seriously. I'm pretty sure he means that has to start with him. He has to set the tone defensively, because it's one thing for you to say it and then a role player does it, but when the star player does it, like starts playing defense and starts pushing up on the basketball, getting in passing lanes, it's just a different feel on the court. It's a different feel from the team. Like, he's not taking shortcuts. He's gonna be playing hard. He's gonna get after it. He's not gonna be, shortchanging himself. I saw that from Kawhi Leonard last night. He was, playing up tough defense, right? So that's a good sign. And I think as far as this whole Kawhi Leonard, contract situation, like I told y'all before, I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't see them getting off of Kawhi or PG anytime soon. I expect them to get their, extensions for a couple of reasons. Number one, like I said, as far as business wise, the arena that they're building, they've already built, that's going to be starting a new season next season in Inglewood. That Intuit Dome is a billion dollar arena. So property taxes, of course, in California ain't cheap. So Steve Ballmer is going to be looking back to get his cut for, making that, state of the art arena. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only way to do that, you got to have the stars around. You cannot have the stars, no stars in the arena expected to sell tickets. So that's how I know. Think about it. You spend $1 billion on an arena for a team that hasn't won you a championship yet, but they have the capability and have all the potential to do it if they're healthy. You have to look at it from a business standpoint before even a basketball standpoint. Money is money for guys like Ballmer. Like, where they're at right now and the money that they didn't make that money being dumb. So for this stuff, people's getting emotional about Paul George and Kawhi need to be split up. They need to go ahead and just cancel the duo and all that stuff. It's not going to happen. They're already talking about the negotiations between these two players already, because they understand they have to make up the money that they're putting into this new arena. And the only way to do that is you have to have the star players there. You're not going to make that watching role players on the court. So before the basketball stuff gets even into this, we got to look at the business side. That's the business side. That's the facts. That is a situation that the Clippers are in. They cannot afford to lose those two guys. And I truly believe these guys will be perfectly ready to go for the playoffs, and they will be ready to have a full postseason run for the first time under Tyronn Lue. And we're going to be seeing a very deep postseason run with this team. But the thing is, it's a lot of people's legacies riding on this year. Kawhi, Paul George are just two people's legacies. Steve Ballmer's legacies ride on this as well. Now you pretty much put all this into this, this group. You have to make it work. So his legacy, his name is on this as well. Tyronn Lue's name is on it. Now we're gonna see if Tyronn Lue truly is in or out. I'm gonna be watching him very closely this season. Now he said he's gonna be starting Robert Covington tomorrow against the Utah Jazz with Nicholas Batum and Russ. So I'm interested to see how Tyronn Lue plays Robert Covington this upcoming season, because for right now they don't have the starting power forward set, because Marcus Morris is hurt, and Robert Covington and Nicholas Batum are the other power forwards, which I believe personally that Nicholas Batum should be getting more spot minutes, but because of the respect that Tyronn Lue has for Nicholas Batum, he's gonna give him a long leash. Y'all hit that like button, continue to hit that like button. Renee Zarate said, my prediction is 3 seed and playing the Lakers in the first round to go 7 games. Oh, wow. Wow, 7 games. Okay. He also said the Lakers are getting 1 game this year. It wouldn't surprise me if they get 1 game. I actually wouldn't mind it. I mean, it would be funny if they lost all 4. I don't think the Lakers would be able to take that. they wouldn't be able to take losing all 4 games to the Clippers again. But I think the Clippers are going to try to still do it. They're going to still try to, like I said, it's not just even the Clippers embarrassing the Lakers. It's just basically the it's Kawhi and Paul George as well. It's not even just the Clippers embarrassing the Lakers. 1 second. All right. 1 second. I have to answer that. He said PJ and Kawhi are here as long as Russ is here. Next 2 seasons are guaranteed. Yeah, I think at least the next 2 seasons as well. I don't think they're going anywhere. They're not going anywhere this season. They're already talking about contract negotiations. They're not going anywhere this season. Now, what could happen if they don't deliver is that Steve Ballmer will make sure, like, because at the end of the day, he's gonna have to get what he needs to get. He is banking on these 2 to lead him to a title. But if for whatever something happens, whatever weird thing happens again, he can actually be able to move those 2 guys' contracts and to get something else. That could be something that happened. James Rodriguez says, how can people not feel confident with the Clippers tonight? I saw a confident Kawhi and PG were loaded in depth. Kawhi was conditioned out there. It doesn't mean nothing. Like I said, when I watch preseason games, I'm watching more so the first half. The first, 1 to 10 guys, how they look, not 11 to 15. I'm not really paying attention to that because those guys are not going to play for the most part. That's just, they're not going to be the ones playing. So you don't really take time. This is the most they're going to be playing this upcoming season. Just preseason games. Freddie G, salute me. My God, salute you, brother. Get them likes up. Yes, get them likes up, man. Get them likes up for your boy. Appreciate you coming in. So, but yeah, I like what I saw last night. Man. I like the energy. I like the camaraderie. I liked how they, fit together in training camp. They just look. This is something where people gotta pay attention to too. It seemed like they were getting their they're more so worried about their defense and their offense. So that's why I'm not too upset with the bad shooting they did last night. You know what I'm saying? Shooting the ball pretty, below average. I'm not too upset about it because their defense was fueling their offense. Like there was a lot of pace during the game. There was a lot of, transition opportunities. They just didn't convert. 26% from the 3. And these were wide open shots. A lot of them were, good looks. They just didn't fall through. 39% from the field is not good. 44% for Utah is not good. So like I said, a lot of pace, a lot of back and forth. But that also, there was a lot of defense that was played as well. So defense was also out there. That's why the, percentages just kind of went down as well. So it's a good problem to have, in my opinion. Let's see.
Yo, what's good, BJ?
What up, man? What's good, Ken? What's good?
What's good?
What's happening? What is happening?
Yeah, I seen the Clippers, and I seen my Suns, and my Suns are just simply better, man. When it comes down to it, bro, just gonna be honest, my Suns better. The Clippers don't have 3 guys to guard Booker, KD, and Bill, bro. Sorry. And Paul George, we not worried about that. We not worried about that. Kawhi gonna be Kawhi. Outside of Kawhi, who really gonna step up for y'all? Let's just be
Hold
honest.
on. Who did y'all play last night?
We played the Pistons, and who did y'all
Right.
play?
I thought so.
And who did y'all play? The Jazz.
They better than the Pistons.
They garbage. Did
The
they?
Pistons never stopped.
Weren't they a lottery team? If I'm not mistaken.
No. The Pistons were a lottery team.
And so
Can
were
you
the
name their
Jazz.
starting? Can you name their starting five?
What? What you said?
Can you name the Pistons starting five?
Nah, I can't name it.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all didn't play
Can you
nobody.
hold on? Can you name the Jazz starting five?
Yes, I can. I can name it right now. Taylor Horton Tucker, Kelly Olynyk, Laurie Marketing. You got Colin Sexton. You got a good team over there. A lot of size. Walker Kessler. You got the Pistons, who are a college team. Come on, man. When it comes down to it, bro, y'all are an offensive juggernaut. Did not play any defense. That is not going to work in the playoffs. It's not. It's not.
That's not true. We play defense.
Who?
Josh Okogie, Nurkic is a rebounder. KD plays defense.
So
Booker
who's
plays defense.
stopping Paul George?
I mean, Josh Okogie gonna lock that shit up.
Please.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We probably gonna just let Kawhi be Kawhi, bro. Because you know, if Kawhi go off and nobody help him, y'all gonna lose. But if everybody else go off, then that's the problem. All we gotta do is lock up Paul George. That's not too hard. That nigga
Y'all
soft.
gonna lock up Paul. Y'all couldn't do it last time. Y'all damn sure ain't gonna do it this time. Y'all got worse defense. Y'all had Mikal Bridges on the court. That was the best defender. He couldn't do it. So you tell me Josh Okogie can do it?
Man, that's not. First of all, Paul George is older. He had injuries since then. He's not
And
the same Paul George from a couple years ago, bro.
he is.
No, he's
He
not.
is.
No, he's not.
Y'all just blind. Y'all blinded.
Nah, he not the same Paul George.
You looked the same to me last night.
Yeah, that's one game. And
This
Kawhi,
Devin Booker
and
hype. This
listen,
Devin Booker hype be put to
hold
rest.
on, BJ. You talking about the Suns defense? What about Kawhi's defense? He hasn't been great defensively since he left San Antonio.
Wait, what?
Since San
Wasn't he all
Antonio, he
defensive?
wasn't a great defender, bro.
Wasn't he all defensive second team in 2021? I saw defense last night from Kawhi.
Nah, he's not the same, bro. He
I saw
focuses.
him lock up. I saw him lock up Kevin Durant last year.
That's not true. He never locked up KD. Do you hold on? Do you know that KD shot um over 50% when guarded by Kawhi in the playoffs when he
How
guarded
many
him?
shots did he play out? How many shots was that in? And who
Five
was the best?
shots.
Who was
Four,
yeah,
five,
exactly?
four, or five was good. Four or
Who
five was
was the
good.
best player on the floor?
KD.
Man,
You could say KD or Book. You could go either or.
no, it was no. You can go either or, bro. This dude was 30. He had 38 points and 31 points in both games, and he was the best defensive player on the floor. There was no both ways.
Nah, Kawhi not better than 35, bro. You got to get that out your head.
Yeah, he's
Kawhi can't.
35. He's 35 now. He's old. Talking about Paul George is old. Kevin Durant's the one who's old. He losing his
Kawhi. Yeah,
hairline,
that's cool.
losing his
That's cool.
hairline. Like that nigga's the one that's old.
That's cool, but Kawhi can't do what KD could do offensively, bro. Let's just be honest.
What
Kawhi don't got the back. Kawhi don't got the bag KD got, bro. He don't got the hezzy pull. He don't got the post up. He don't got the fadeaway. He don't got that shit, man. That's cool.
hey, so who was the so who has locked up Kawhi in his career?
I mean, that's cool, bro. That's cool. Nobody locked him up. But listen, let's be honest. If we want to talk about Kawhi's career, let's talk about how he was a role player. He was a role player in
That's
the
my
beginning of his
question.
career. Let's
Who
really talk about it.
who locked up KD in his career?
That's cool, bro. He
So
got it.
he's not
Listen,
so
listen,
no,
bro.
did he
Hold
get
on,
locked
bro.
up by Boston?
Hold on, bro. And first of all, I don't really consider three guys locking somebody up because locking somebody up is one-on-one defense and you actually shut somebody down. But if you consider that locking up, then I mean that's on you. KD
Yeah,
ever
that's
never got actually locked up by one player, bro.
No, locked up is when you get locked up, like you get nullified. Like getting swept the way he got swept, that was getting locked up.
That's not really locked up, bro. But that's cool.
He looked like he didn't even want the ball.
I mean,
he looked like
he
looked like he didn't even want the basketball.
I mean, hold on. If you want to talk about that, let's talk about how Kawhi in Game 7 was shooting all them damn bricks versus Denver Nugget defense, who was not good. The best defender was Jeremy Grant. You couldn't cook Jeremy Grant.
Grant's a good defender, but I'll take that.
And Jeremy Grant, hold on, Jeremy Grant.
I'll take that over entire series.
Jeremy Grant wasn't even guarding Kawhi in that Game 7. I don't think. I think they had like who was on that team that year? Will Barton. Will Barton was on Kawhi.
Nah, you don't know the players on the team.
I do know the player. Will Barton was on Denver.
Will Barton was on that team, bro.
Yes, he was on that team.
No, it wasn't. It was
Will Barton was guarding Kawhi, man.
It was Jeremy Grant, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray.
Michael Porter Jr.
Jamal Murray. That was
and Will Barton was coming off the bench. I'm not bugging. Will Barton was coming off the bench.
He was not guarding Kawhi Leonard in that series, bro.
All right, but still, you had Michael Porter Jr. locking you up, bro. That shit
he
crazy.
wasn't locking him up either. Jeremy Grant was playing defense on him, which he did a good job.
All right, so what? You said, hold on. You said Paul George shows up when it matters. So what happened to Paul George in Game 7? Hitting the top of the backboard. What's going on? Turn the ball over.
All I know is what he. Hold on.
I know. You talk about KD. KD having a meltdown.
Hold on, because I'm about to show you the clip. So y'all, let's give a 2 minute. Let's give a 2 minute break real quick. Don't your ass go nowhere.
What has he done before? I mean, he's only made the playoffs one time before.
Oh, no one in the league is scared of him either. That he can get hot and go off.
Devin Booker.
No,
y'all stop. No one's afraid of Phoenix. We wanted them. No one's afraid of Phoenix. I talked to some teammates. I ain't gonna say who, because I'm gonna say who. Forget it. I talked to Paul George last night, man. Pat, ain't nobody scared of them.
He's more impact. The second shot and then a tip-off already. Paul George. George off the dribble, drives, gets inside. Nice left-handed flip. George drives into traffic, pulls up, shot's good. And the Clippers will be in the lead. Back-to-back buckets for Paul George. Paul George gets the challenges in. Also brought in Cam Johnson, the Suns hit. Final 4 minutes. Scooping out there. Back there. Over the top off the quickly erased the game. Playing so well. Morris on top. Bridges is on him. George, 3. Paul George. Paul George with the answer. Best East West Conference. Flashing here in the desert, and the Clippers out in front, 50-20. In the blocking the fouls up there. Clippers ball. Rebounding, defending, knocking out shot. Paul George knocks down the shutters all out there for Phoenix. Here comes George. He's got 25.
That's cool, but we still own that.
And the lead will go to 6.
Get aside from the Paul George, Devin Booker.
Still own the Suns in the playoffs. I mean, the Clippers in the playoffs. 2-0 against the Clippers in the playoffs.
Right. You had it right. Now, where's your clip at? You can't even make a 1 minute clip of Devin Booker destroying Paul George. You can't, nigga, because he's not on this level. I'm going to see you in the playoffs this year, bro. You have my money when I see you.
Nah,
I can't bet you. I can't bet you. That's right. I can't bet you. I'm going to get somebody else to bet you. Hey, Deuce.
Bum ass Clippers, man. You got to check that IR report every night when you looking at the Clippers, nigga.
Hey, man.
You always got to check that IR report, nigga.
Get your shots in while you can.
You got to check that IR report, nigga.
Because
them niggas never healthy, nigga.
Y'all beat y'all. Y'all ain't beat nobody healthy.
Them niggas Them
can't
niggas
beat
never
nobody
ready.
healthy.
Your team is
Y'all
never
can't
ready to go
beat
to battle, nigga.
nobody healthy.
Your
What
your
team
team
have
is
y'all
never
beat healthy?
your team is
What
never
team
ready to
have
go to
y'all beat
battle,
healthy?
nigga. Them niggas always on
Hey,
the IR report, nigga.
What team have y'all beat healthy? Like, seriously. What team? Tell me the team.
I mean, listen, bro.
No. What team have y'all
Luck
beat healthy?
luck is a part of winning in sports, bro.
No, nigga, y'all
Milwaukee.
are front
Hold on,
runners.
you
That's
don't. I don't. Hold on. I don't hear. Hold on. I don't hear you cooking
front runners.
Milwaukee for winning. Hold on. I don't hear you
Front
cooking
runners.
Milwaukee for.
Front
I don't
runners.
hear you. I don't hear you
That's
cooking
why I don't
Milwaukee for
respect
winning
y'all
that
niggas.
championship in
That's
2021.
why I don't respect y'all niggas.
I don't hear you cooking Milwaukee for winning the hospital ring, nigga. They won a
No.
hospital ring. I never hear you
Y'all
cook
went
them
through,
though.
bro, in 3 seasons, y'all have not beaten one team healthy in the playoffs. 3 postseasons.
Neither has
21,
Milwaukee.
22, and
Neither
last year.
has Milwaukee
That's
though.
a lie. No, that's a lie. They
And
beaten
hold on,
teams
bro.
that's been healthy.
What teams?
They
I
beat
want to hear the teams.
they beat Miami that was healthy. They
All
swept
right.
them in 21.
All right.
They beat the Chicago Bulls that were healthy. And Giannis didn't have he didn't have
You name a team that's worse than them. I'm talking about like on the same tier as them. But all right, keep going.
no, they beat teams that's in front of them.
All right,
Y'all
like
haven't
who?
beaten
Like
nobody.
who?
Y'all have not beaten nobody, anybody. And when y'all face a team that's healthy, y'all lose. The Bucks, the Mavericks, and then the Nuggets. All 3 teams 3 years straight, all healthy.
That's
Got
just
your
a,
ass.
That's just a coincidence, bro.
Yeah,
That's just
y'all
a coincidence, nigga.
real bad, Ken. You looking real bad out here.
It's
They
cool,
frying
bro.
you.
Don't worry.
They
Hold on. Don't
frying
worry.
you. They frying
Don't
you.
worry. Don't worry. We gon'
They are
wait. Hold.
frying you.
Don't worry. We gonna beat a
They
healthy
are
team this
frying
year,
you.
bro.
They
Don't
are
worry.
frying you in the comments. They are
Don't
frying
worry,
you.
man.
Hey, check it
I,
out. Hey, check it out. When Paul George destroys your guy, light bright, damn near white boy, it makes you
man,
be back on the
I'm a
panel.
KD fan,
Be on the
bro.
panel.
I'm a
Be
KD
on the
fan.
panel.
Never
Well,
booking out my guy.
Kawhi makes KD lose his hairline and make him go bald. Be right back here at this panel because I
Hold on.
saw.
Hold on. Didn't KD cook Kawhi in 2016 the semis head to head when he
Got
played Kawhi in San Antonio?
it's trolling.
And who won that series? Oh yeah,
Trolling.
KD won that series. And then you know what happened in 2019? KD got hurt before he got hurt though. He was cooking the shit out of Kawhi. Yeah.
No, 2017, Kawhi was kicking the shit out of him before he got hurt. He had 25.
Hold on, bro. He was already hurt, bro. Stop it.
He
He
had
was already
25
hurt.
quarter.
He
He
was
had
already
25
hurt. The series referred.
quarter, and then he was killing your guy on a torn meniscus last year. Imagine if this guy had 2 legs. If he had 2 legs, your guy would have no chance. You should be ashamed of yourself. A guy on 1 leg killing your guy with 2 legs.
He's supposed to kill. He's a younger player. He's supposed to kill. He's
No,
the
he's
younger
on
player.
1 leg. Really?
Yeah, hold on, that shit crazy. A nigga who 35 years old more healthy than a nigga who like 30 years old.
He
That
wasn't
shit
35
crazy.
years old. He wasn't 35 years old in
30
2019. In 2019 or 2019 and
33
2017.
32 years old, 31 years old. That shit was
Nigga, you in
crazy.
your prime. You in your prime, nigga. What you want to be? 21, 22, out fresh out the
I
box,
mean,
nigga. This
listen, bro. Listen,
is
bro.
basketball.
Kawhi, that shit crazy how
Yeah.
KD older than Kawhi about like a couple years and KD more healthy than him. Kawhi's never healthy. He always on the IR report, nigga.
Didn't your guy play 47 games last year?
Yeah, that's cool, but who got hurt in the playoffs?
Hey, hold on. 47. I think I looked that up. He played 47 games. Let
And
me
who got
fact
hurt in the playoffs though?
let me fact check that. Let me fact check that. Your guy's healthy, but getting hurt like this. Come on, Ken. Your guy getting hurt in warm-ups, nigga. At least
Nigga, that's a
my guy
little
gets hurt in the games. My guy gets hurt in the games. Your guy
nigga,
gets hurt in warm-ups. That's horrible. That's
nigga,
horrible.
that's a little ankle sprain he could have played through, nigga. The
Nah,
Suns,
nigga, that's age. That's age kicking his ass up and down the court.
nigga, you scared, nigga. You know your Clippers not doing shit this season, nigga.
Bro,
So all you can do is talk shit, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't doing shit this season, nigga.
nah. See, that's
Y'all
why
not
you
doing
laugh.
enough, not a damn thing,
You know it's
boy.
true. You know it's true.
Y'all
But
not,
I'm the
nigga.
serious player.
Listen. if it's one team I fear in the West, it's definitely not your damn Clippers, man. Y'all can't man. I'm a man. Y'all be beating yourselves before y'all could beat anybody else. Y'all be getting hurt. I can't be scared of no team like that, bro. You gotta always check the IR report and shit, man. Come on,
Y'all team
BJ.
is bro. Durant, Booker, and Bill are injury prone as much as Kawhi and PG. And
Nah,
Westbrook,
they more
I
injury
didn't
prone.
mention, is going to play all 70, 78 games.
You just said Russ,
He's going to play 70 to 78 games.
bro.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
Russ is a minus on the court. He's not a plus, bro.
My gosh.
You seen what happened in 2016. You seen what happened in 2016 when he played the Warriors.
You're just saying anything now.
You see what happened in 2016 when he played the Warriors. He played like ass.
Now you looking in the past. No, yo nigga played bad. You guys had like multiple. He had to let the team in turnovers.
Okay, he wasn't the point guard though. Who was the point guard?
No, your guy led the team in turnovers. You
But
guys
who
lost a
was the
series
point
off
guard
of
though?
his back, not on Russ's back. That was on Kevin Durant's back, right?
Okay. Who played better between Russ and KD the whole series? KD.
That wasn't the question. You lost based
Yeah,
off
you
of
can't
your
answer
guy,
that question
not
though. You can't
Russell
answer that
Westbrook.
question though.
Don't blame that on him. That was on your guy. That's why he went to Golden State, because he cannot win as the guy. He's mentally soft.
That's not true.
That's why I don't
He
care.
can't win with a nigga with Russ as his teammate because
Bro,
he's
he
a
can't win
minus.
with Kyrie. He ain't gonna win with Booker. He couldn't win. He couldn't win with James. He can't win with nobody outside of that light skinned dude in Golden State. That's it.
Yeah,
He can't. He
sounds
hasn't won.
good.
He hasn't won since. He
It
hasn't won
sounds
nothing.
good. Watch.
Hey, do you know?
This
Hey,
ring season, bro.
Ken,
Watch. Nah, watch
Ken,
though. It's gonna be
Ken,
ring
you
season.
Ken.
Your
Hey,
clip
Ken,
your
you
Clippers,
Ken,
your
Ken.
Clippers gonna go another year,
Hey, Ken,
not making it deep in
Ken.
the playoffs.
Hey,
Y'all gonna be
Ken.
frustrated as hell,
Hey,
thinking y'all
Ken.
about to win. It's gonna
Hey,
be the
Ken. You know
same
what's
shit as
sad?
last year.
Hey, you know what's sad? Your team is healthy and y'all still can't win.
That's not true. Our team
Y'all
wasn't healthy
still
when we
can't
played
win.
Denver. Chris Paul
Y'all
got hurt. Chris Paul got
Y'all
hurt, bro.
still can't win. You couldn't
Chris Paul
win.
got hurt.
You couldn't beat Luka. You couldn't beat Giannis.
I was
You
not a
couldn't
Suns
beat
fan when.
Denver.
Hold on, bro.
Y'all
I was not a
cannot.
Suns fan
Y'all
back then,
cannot
bro.
win. Okay, let's go with Brooklyn then. Kevin Durant could not win any time he was with the Brooklyn Nets.
Because Kyrie and
Any.
Harden got hurt the first year.
What
When they went
about
to the.
when Kevin Durant? Hold on. What about when Kevin Durant benefits from other players getting hurt? When Kawhi got hurt, right? What about when he got hurt?
I
You
mean,
don't talk about
that's one. Hold on, bro. You brought up one instance where KD benefited for something, and we were still beating y'all with Kawhi there.
two,
So I don't
two,
know why you brought that up.
two.
Hold on, bro. We tied the series 1-1 when Kawhi played game 2, bro.
Hold on, 2017, he got hurt.
All right.
That's
What
two.
about hold on, bro? And what about Kawhi playing KD in 2019 when he got hurt?
I never denied that, but don't act like he ain't get benefit from players getting hurt. This dude,
So did Kawhi though. Hold on, so did Kawhi
he's
though.
built full team. He's built full teams to try to win, bro. Now he got Bradley Beal. I don't hear no more excuses about Kevin Durant because Kawhi Leonard had a chance to beat y'all without Paul George, his second running mate. Kevin Durant could not do that. He can't. He cannot win without his second running mate. He couldn't. Kawhi was there last year and was going to have y'all niggas on the ropes by himself. See, he just left. That's what happens. He left. See, that's how you get him out. There's all these excuses. Yeah, that's what Suns fans do. Suns fans, they all making excuses, bro. That's why I don't take them seriously. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all come in here, man. Oh man, I can't wait for that matchup, bro. Suns and Clippers is gonna be crazy. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, it can be capping every time you come in here, bro. Every time you come in here, you be capping. No, that's not true, Bubba. They beat the Mavericks who were healthy, and they beat the Jazz that were healthy. They beat two teams that's been healthy. They would have beat the third team, the Suns, if Kawhi didn't go down. They sure they can beat healthy teams. It's them fraud ass Suns who year after year benefit from players and teams getting their top players getting hurt. 21 every round benefited from somebody getting hurt. Anthony Davis against the Lakers, Jamal Murray against the Nuggets, Kawhi Leonard against the Clippers. Next season, Zion Williamson getting hurt, right? Zion Williamson gets hurt. He benefits. They benefit from the Pelicans. They lose to teams that are full strength. The Bucks, the Mavericks, and then the Nuggets. They ain't beat nobody. They have not beaten one team in 3 postseasons that's been healthy. It's a totally different situation with them. They don't get no respect over here. Sorry. If he wants to see how good, he should go. Yeah, they got Suns channels over here, man. Well, what up, Bubba?
What up, bro? Bro, that was cap.
What, bro? They beat teams that's been healthy.
Bro, only one.
Bro, I'm not tired of Mike Conley. Because you know why? We lost Kawhi in game 4. That's a bigger loss than Mike Conley. So they were more healthy than we were.
Bro, Mike Conley missed the first 5 games. He only played game 6.
Hey, we were more healthy than they were more healthy than we were. We were not just missing him. We were missing Serge Ibaka. And in the next round, we're missing Visca Zubac. Like when it comes to injuries, I'm not hearing nobody else's injuries until people give us sympathy for ours. I'm not hearing that, Mike Conley. I'm not hearing that.
Bro, man. Mike Conley was hurt, bro. He was an all-star that season. You can't take that away from him.
Man, they would have lost that series anyway. And you know why?
I agree.
But it shows that the Clippers have proven they can actually win against actually real teams. They beat the Mavericks 2 years in a row, been healthy, and they beat the Utah Jazz. They beat they did.
Nah, the Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis got hurt. He tore his meniscus. He missed that final 3 games, bro.
Okay. So what happened next year?
Yeah, that's Kristaps right there. That's the only team y'all be healthy. That's it.
They would. Okay, so if I prove that I can beat you with the same guy that was out last year, I count that as it's going to have been the same result. And then the Utah series again, you lost your best player and still found a way to win. So you were the guy coming in game 5 as the underdog. I don't think nobody had the Clippers winning that series after that.
No, I did. Now, listen, I don't play that injury game. Like, I believe you play whoever's in front of you because you're not in control of the other team's, personnel. Whether they get hurt, you play who's in front of you. So that injury thing, I don't play that. But because you brought the injury thing up, that's why I was saying that the Clippers only beat one team healthy.
But you know what I mean? They've proven that they can beat healthy teams. It's been the other way around. The Clippers haven't had a chance to be healthy. These other teams been more healthy than the Clippers. Because they've had to battle without their best players.
Right, that's true.
That's why I have to be like, okay, well, it's the adversity that they've had to come over. That guy Spencer said Serge was actually starting up. No, Serge didn't play. He didn't play the whole playoffs. He was out the whole playoffs in that 21 postseason.
Yeah, he had the back surgery thing.
Yeah, he was out. He didn't play. But what did you watch a chance to watch the game last night?
I caught a couple highlights. I saw that Yeah, I saw a couple highlights from the game, and I went on Facebook, and I saw some Clipper fans saying that, oh, we got to hit the panic button, and I'm like, it's only preseason, like this is the first game, and players haven't really played that much. Kawhi got off-season surgery, which that probably took him out for like 6 to 8 weeks because that's the recovery time for surgeries of that caliber. But I mean, overall, me personally, I have faith in the Clippers because I got the Clippers as a top 4 seed, and with Kawhi being healthy, PG being healthy, and even Norman Powell because he was going through some knee injuries. So I got the Clippers doing special things. Now I think Terance Mann could benefit a lot from Russell Westbrook in terms of, him being passive and shooting the ball, because he hesitates a lot. Like, I've seen him hesitate too much, and sometimes, like I said, he doesn't. It's like he plays not to mess up, but sometimes you gonna mess up anyway, And I think Russ can get that out of him, because Russ is the type of player like shoot the ball, like he gonna motivate you to shoot the ball. He gonna tell you to shoot. Like I seen him do that in OKC, saw him do that in Houston, where he was getting players to shoot the ball and getting the confidence out of them. So I really see Terance Mann benefiting a lot from him. But me personally, I don't think people saying that the Clippers going I don't know who did the list, but they got the Clippers as the 10th seed now. I think that's a stretch.
Who that?
It was on Instagram. Let me see if I can find that picture. But it was on Instagram. They have the Clippers as the 10th seed. They had the Grizzlies number 1, the Timberwolves number 2. Let me see if I can find that picture. Give me a second.
Are you sure it wasn't backwards?
Nah. Let me send it to you. Let me see.
Yeah. Only way I can see that happen is if their whole starting 5 gets injured. There's no way in hell that's even possible for the team to go number 10 seed. That's just nonsense. But it's the basketball nowadays. Look at this.
I sent it.
How the hell the Timberwolves in front of the Clippers? Yeah, this guy was on crack. This guy would have to be on some crack or something.
Yeah, I don't know who made that list.
Up. This is like some shit Herm would put up. Just absolutely terrible. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I saw this. I was like, nah, I'm not jacking it.
I'm gonna put this up. That is a terrible list, man. Whoever you gotta find out who made this list so I can tag them and say you shouldn't talk about basketball again.
Oh, it was ESPN. They got it right there.
ESPN put this?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, ESPN's West predictions. ESPN's East prediction. Yeah, that's ESPN.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really see that happening. I think that the Clippers gonna be better than that. A top 4 seed. That's what I'm going. That's what I'm putting them.
It might have to be true. This Gilbert Arenas must have did this shit. Like that is a terrible list. How is Memphis gonna be 48 wins in when Ja is missing 25 of the games?
I mean, they usually have a winning record without him, so maybe that's why that's what they're going off of. But I don't see them as the 1st seed. I got the Kings.
They got the Timberwolves. Did the Timberwolves get somebody I don't know about, bro? Like the hell? The Timberwolves are 2nd on this list. And the Mavericks. Wow,
yeah, the Mavs is 9th.
That's horrible. That's a horrible list. Jeez. What up, Kess?
Yo, what up? Bubba, what's good, bro?
What up, bro?
Yeah, I saw that list earlier. I wanted to make a copy of that shit and burn both of them. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? The fact that you got 48. The fact that you got the Grizzlies number 1. Ain't Ja out for like 25 games?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at that list no more. I saw the game. I like what I saw. The main thing that stuck out to me was the effort.
Right.
And I'm like, man, if y'all playing with this effort right now, and Russ didn't even step on the court yesterday, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this. I'm like starting with Kawhi making a value effort on defense and everybody getting in the passing lanes, and even Bones, who's not really known for his defense, is just out there like just being aggressive on both ends, I'm like, yeah, this is a good look. But you know, my problem is always gonna be like the rotations with Ty Lue. I didn't know that what's the name got a knee contusion during the game because I was wondering, I'm like, why the hell he didn't play more Brandon Boston Jr.
Yeah, he caught it in the first minute.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. Oh, by the way, I got Ken for Defensive Player of the Year next year. Well, this season.
You
You
got
got
who?
who?
I got Ken.
Oh,
Ken.
Ken.
Yeah, dude, that was just so I got him for Defensive Player of the Year
Yeah,
this year.
yeah, that dude.
His deflection game, oh my goodness. Impeccable.
Yeah, some of the best I've
Impeccable.
seen. It's amazing.
The selective takes, and then like when you debunk it, and he goes somewhere else. He goes back to 2016, and I'm like, bro, this man is
Stephen A. Smith Jr.
Matumbo might come back and be like, yo, this guy gonna give me trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I laughed
Unbelievable.
that whole time, bro. I laughed that whole time. Like, yo, there's no way. And they keep talking about the bubble when they blew the 3-1. But you don't like talking about 2016, which I don't know if you ever had this argument or this topic. I
Mm-hmm.
think Golden State's coming back from 3-1 against OKC might have been better than Cleveland coming back in the finals.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I say that because everybody was healthy. Like
Right.
there was no like this guy was out a couple games, this guy got suspended, like none of that. It was full rosters on both ends.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I say so too. That Clay game 6 in OKC was special.
Man,
That was
man.
special.
I'm gonna be watching more the Warriors too, because I don't know. I'm still like, huh. I don't know how I feel about this whole Chris Paul move.
Yeah. I I think we'll know more once Draymond comes back how the move is. But from what I saw Saturday, it looks like he unlocks, guys to get better shots. But
Hmm.
I just think when Draymond comes back, it's gonna look like, okay, who's gonna do what? Who gonna play make? Who gonna have the ball more? Like, are you gonna
That's
put?
my thing.
Yeah, who gonna have the ball more? That's why I kind of look at it like, because Steph can play off the ball, Chris can play off the ball too, but you're limiting him when you're limited to an outside shooter.
Hmm.
So
I want to see what type of playing time Kuminga gets. I think he still needs to be unleashed.
yeah, I think you're up for a big year. I think this is third season. Um, Usually guys in their third season, that's when they unlock. That's when they unlock to that next level. So I
Yeah.
think it'll be good.
But yo, Bubba, Kelly Oubre, I think that's low key not a bad move.
Oh yeah, it's not. But you got some Sixer fans that think that he gonna put up 20 with the Sixers because he averaged 20 with the Hornets, and
They're not the Hornets. Not really. They're established
right,
around LaMelo. It's two
right,
different beasts.
right. I mean, defensively he gonna be solid, but the 3-point shooting is the only concern. He's not a good shooter, and he likes to jack up a lot of shots.
Yeah.
But I mean, under Nick Nurse, he should probably be under control. He'll probably be under control.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not even just his game; it's just him playing under a more established coach.
right.
So I was like, yo, low key, that's a smooth pickup.
Right. I mean, they really didn't have any choice because the Sixers don't really have any wing players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just him and Daniel House Jr. That's it. I mean, Tobias Harris, of course, but Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, what did you think about Bones, Kess?
I like him. I like him a lot. Like I said, uh, his aggressiveness and just his assertiveness to play both sides, I think is gonna pan out well for him, not just the team, but him because then that leads to him playing more minutes. And just like you were saying, he might end up playing might taking minutes from Norm.
Mm-hmm. Because essentially they do the same thing. They score, but the difference, Bones can play make. Like
Mm-hmm.
Norm can't play make really much at all. So if he ain't scoring the ball, like what else is he doing? He's just a bigger player than Bones.
Yeah.
But
And
Norm, let me say this
go
real quick.
ahead, go
But Norm played defense though.
Nah, man. I think he's below average. He gets blown by a lot. He makes you believe he plays defense because he's like he'll get like in a low stance, but guys just blow past him. Like he one of them guys. His IQ is not that high either on offense or defense. That's
So
why I
you wouldn't.
noticed.
So you wouldn't trust Norman Powell to do a solid job on a player like Darius Garland or Trey
No,
Young or
hell no.
bro, they
Hell
too
no.
little. Darius
Hell
Garland
no.
too little. Norm like 6'3", 6'4".
Bro, Darius Garland is that dude. There's a reason why I want him to play on the USA team over Trey Young. Bro, Darius Garland is a bucket and he's a crazy assist guy. And he has some of the best handles in the league. He ain't stopping him, bro. He ain't stopping Darius Garland, bro. No.
Bro, he's a high volume shooter, bro.
Who?
DG, Darius Garland.
Hold up, I disagree with that. I just joined this chat. What's going on, y'all?
What up?
What up, Kirk? What's good, bro?
What's going on? Just I know y'all. I know we talking about the Clippers, but nah, Darius Garland. I mean, BJ's telling all truths about Darius Garland, bro. Has one of the best has one of the best ball. I mean, the ball control, ball handles in the league. Period. His game very. I mean, it's just very. I don't want to say attractive. He got like a Kyrie type of game, like a finesse. He has like a Kyrie, Steph Curry type of game, like a finesse type of game. Like he knows his IQ is very high. Like he knows when to pass, when to shoot, when he needs to take over. Like Darius Garland, he would cook Norman Powell. He will bop him up all day.
Bro.
Literally, if you watch Darius Garland on the off season, bro, he does not play no games. He's a very high IQ player, bro. I'm not gonna lie. His IQ is very high.
Man, I can't believe y'all diminishing Norman Powell defensively.
No, it's not. It's like I do agree with BJ. Like Norman Powell can play defense, but it's like you don't want him to play defense. He's gonna get cooked. So it's like you want him to score the ball. You want Norman. That's why when Norman Powell checks into the game, he shoots a bunch of shots because he's a scorer. You notice that, right? Like he shoots. He kind of has a green light like Paul George and Kawhi because he's a scorer. That's all he's gonna do is score the ball. If he's not scoring, they're gonna keep telling him to shoot.
But that's what your six man's supposed to do. Like come into the game, give you instant offense, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's all he can do though. Like what else he gonna do? He can't really play make. He can't rebound. He can't. You want the Norman Powell if he's effective.
You being disingenuous with the rebounding. He's 6'3", bro. Come on.
I mean, come on. Steph Curry can rebound better than him. Steph Curry can rebound. He's a 6'3". Kyrie can rebound.
Bro, they playing 35, 36 minutes. He only playing like what 20, 25. So he ain't gonna get. He's not gonna get that much rebounds.
That's a good point though. But no, Norman Powell. I mean, he's just a scorer for the Clippers. I mean, but I like Norman Powell because he brings that energy. He comes off the bench and he does his job.
Right.
Like, he's still a beast. Don't get me wrong. He can score the ball. Like he can definitely score the ball. We see it in the playoffs. He had a 40 ball. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I'm not gonna say. Let's say this. He gives good effort. Like Norman Powell he's an effort player. Like he's not gonna go on the floor. He's not lazy. He's gonna try his best. Like I'm gonna say that Norman Powell's gonna try. He's not like Marcus Morris. Like he's gonna try his best. That's why I like. That's what I like about Norman Powell. He's gonna try his best. So he comes in the court. You can see it in his face. He has that determination. Like I'm gonna, even though I'm gonna get cooked on defense, but I'm a try. Like he's gonna try. That's why I like Norman Powell. He's a good piece for the Clippers because he's someone that's gonna try. He's gonna get in the way. Like he's a good basketball player. So
Right.
So what did you see last night from the game, Kurt?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not. I just watch highlights. But to be honest with you, I don't really put too much emphasis or too much energy into the preseason because it's one game and I'm just happy to see Paul George and Kawhi on the court. First of all, that's what I seen. I seen them dudes play. I seen Paul George look like Paul George. I seen Kawhi just chilling until Kawhi. He likes to chill until he actually has to play. Kawhi's like that. He's like, I'm gonna let y'all niggas get y'all little buckets. But when the season starts, give me the ball. That's how Kawhi's playing. I like Bones a lot. I mean, what y'all was talking about Bones. Bones can really make. Bones is really he's a beast, man. He's like I don't know how to describe Bones. He's a beast. Like him and Terance Mann. Like I like those two. Just energy. They give the Clippers energy. Like as soon as they get on the floor, they give the Clippers energy. They just give them life. Because Bones, he's looking to make. He's not looking to score. He's looking to make a right play. He's gonna get the ball in his hands quick. He's gonna drive. He's gonna make quick shots. Like Bones is not a slow player. He actually reads the game pretty fast. He's like, okay, if you're gonna push up, I'm gonna drive. If you're not, I'm gonna shoot. If I see an open man, I'm gonna pass. Like Bones fits the Clippers offense pretty well actually. So I like Bones a lot. So that's what I mean. Clippers look good. They're healthy. That's what I seen. BJ, I seen a healthy Clippers team, and I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just excited to see it. I like how Kawhi, like I said, he talking his shit. Paul George, he always talks his shit. But he just has to back it up. That's all Paul George got to do. But Clippers gonna be good, bro. Clippers still have the best roster from top to bottom to me, from starters to bench.
Hey, Kirk.
That's my opinion.
Bro, you think the Clippers gonna be the 10th seed?
Oh, that's crazy. They're gonna be nowhere near the 10th seed. That's crazy.
Bro, put the list back up.
That's crazy. 10th seed? Let me see this shit.
Who said this? Kendrick Perkins?
What? He had the Clippers 10th? So
ESPN, I don't know who did it though. ESPN did it. I don't know who though.
The Clippers, come on, the Pelicans, the Mavericks. Bro, the Warriors just got older. The Warriors got older. I like the Warriors. I have respect for the Warriors, but they got older. Like, come on, bro. They got Chris Paul. And lost Jordan Poole. Like, come on now, stop it. The Nuggets, of course, the Grizzlies. Ja Morant's out for like 20-something games. The Suns. I mean, of course, the Suns are gonna be up there. Pelicans. I mean, I don't see them doing too much. Lakers. I mean, they got chemistry issues. But they're still gonna be up there. Of course, Nuggets. This makes no fucking sense. 10th?
You got the Nuggets. Look, you got.
Come on, bro. 10th is ridiculous.
The Timberwolves winning more games than the Nuggets. And
yeah, that's crazy. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
bro.
why
Good point.
NBA scripted. That's why people think that because it's dumb shit like this. Why don't you just put the Rockets in there while you're at it?
You know, it's crazy. Rockets actually have a decent roster this year too. But yeah, I know what you mean, BJ. Like, why don't you just throw them in there since you're doing shit like this? And Timberwolves, I like Karl Anthony Towns. I like Anthony Edwards, but come on, bro. Their roster is not that good at all, to be honest with you. It's really the roster is soft.
Somebody's gotta go.
Dumb.
The roster is very stupid. The roster is like a my player roster. Like
I would put the Timberwolves I would put the Timberwolves in the mix
Yeah.
if they just weren't so stupid.
Yeah, they're a very stupid team, especially with they are a very stupid team.
I think it's a coaching problem. I think they gotta get the coach out of there.
Coaching that, you might be right.
Yeah,
you need a coach.
Yeah,
they need a good.
The coach follows the team. If the team is stupid, that means the coach is stupid.
Yeah, that's a good point. The coach needs to put Karl Anthony Towns in a good position so where he can be effective on the court instead of him just looking around, acting like nothing's going on. And that's my thing about the Timberwolves. Like they have pieces, but they just don't know how to use the pieces that they have. Like, why is Karl Anthony Towns? Why is he not effective? He should be as effective as Anthony Edwards to me. That's how talented he is. He just plays soft as hell. You have to make that dude put him in a position where he can actually be a good player or something. Run some. I don't know. Like it's just sad what the Timberwolves got over there. I don't know what. It just makes no sense to me. It's just like you said. It's just stupid. It's just stupidity, bro. I don't know how to describe the Timberwolves, bro. They are a stupid team.
The East side doesn't look too bad. I give
The East makes sense though, but the Nets ain't gonna be ninth seed. The Nets are gonna be a little higher than that. The Nets are gonna be better than the Raptors. The Nets are gonna be better than the Heat, to be honest with you, and they're gonna be better than the Hawks, low key. The Nets are actually a good team this year. I'm not gonna Pacers 10th. We'll see about that. I don't know about that.
The Pacers is my dark horse to make the playoffs.
Cavs are not gonna be second. Cavs are gonna be like fourth. I don't think they're gonna be second. But Cavs are a good regular season team, so maybe they will be second, but it's not going to make. I don't know. We'll see. Nets are definitely not going to be ninth, though. I can tell you that right now.
I gotta watch that game when it happens.
Pacers and Knicks.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough.
See what Obi does.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, stupid ass trade.
Yeah, but it's like Obi's he's a tradable piece. He's just I don't know. He just what is he?
It's not, I'm not even saying it's stupid because the actual trade is the timing of the trade.
Who they trade him for? Like who did the Knicks get?
2 draft picks.
What, first round?
You did that after the draft.
I guess so. Wait, draft picks for what? What year? You know?
Damn, I can't remember. But I think it was second round picks, and I'm like, it was some, and I'm like, bro,
I don't know. I mean, but I just know that Obi Toppin's a tradable piece. I don't think you need him. He shoots threes and just dunks. So I mean, and he plays a little defense.
The Knicks, they actually stacking them draft picks to trade for Embiid next season.
So
we'll see what they do. The Knicks always trying to trade for some piece. What's the question?
I was getting to that question. You think they go through with that?
Yeah, that's their plan, but we don't know. So we have
to see. The Knicks always have a plan, and then it never goes through. So I mean, every time. So they're gonna have to draft something. So I don't know why stars don't want to go to New York, but it's always been like that. I mean, when's the last big star that was in New York, other than Carmelo Anthony?
You answered your own question.
Exactly. So exactly, they chose the Nets. So I mean, no one's worried about the Knicks, man. I mean, Jalen Brunson, he gonna do his thing over there. They got it. If the Knicks is gonna get rid of anybody, get rid of Julius Randolph, the one that thinks that he's Kobe Bryant, that keeps shooting jump shots in the playoffs and has no post game whatsoever. And I guess he's scared to drive too. He doesn't like to drive the ball in the playoffs either. He just keeps shooting jump shots. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with.
Bro, to his defense, he was hurt.
No, but he was doing that. Remember, he was doing that with he was doing that versus
against
the Hawks.
Yeah, against
the
Hawks.
He's bro. He's been doing that, bro. And I've been telling all he do is shoot the ball. He was doing that before he was injured. He just kept shooting. I'm like, bro, why do you keep shooting and you keep missing? Like he'll just brick and just keep shooting. And I'm like, Julius Randolph, you're not even a good. He's a good jump shooter, but he's not a great jump shooter. Like he's not going to consistently make those shots. So they got to get rid of him. They got to trade him for something. Like he got to go. Like to me, he doesn't make them better. He just makes them stagnant, bro. So they got to get rid of him somehow, some way. Like trade him to like a good, decent team or something. I don't know.
He was second team All NBA.
I don't give a fuck what he was, man. He was terrible in the playoffs. That shit does not mean shit until you hit the playoffs, bro. Y'all seen what he looked like. That does not mean shit. I don't give a fuck. You first team All NBA. Jason Tatum, first team All NBA. Jaylen Brown. Look what they do in the play. Like look what these dudes do. Like I don't care what you are. Like I mean, yeah.
This year, I'm just giving him giving the injury excuse because he got hurt like twice.
He did get hurt. He did get hurt, but before that, bro, he just kept shooting, bro. And I'm just like, his shot IQ is so bad. Like, and he's playing with one of the best shot IQ players in the NBA. He shoots bad shots like that. Like he just keeps it's weird. He'll take a jab steps and he'll fade away. And I'm like, bro, this is not your game. Like that's not your game, bro. He tries to have like a Kawhi type of game. It's just weird, but it doesn't work for him. So I don't, because he's like a bully type player. So it's like, why are you keep shooting jump shots? Like I don't get it. I don't get it. So I don't know. He's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Yo, BJ, what'd you see from KJ?
KJ is a player that's gonna have to get used to the system. I could just see. I like the ability, the rawness of him, but I think that Ty Lue's gonna have to he's gonna have to manage KJ and put him in like the best position to be successful because he's not skilled, but he does have attributes that can help the Clippers. He's gonna run the floor. He's gonna play with energy. He's gonna rebound the ball. I think he's a place for the team. I just think that it's going to be about who's around him. He's going to surround him with scorers.
Right.
You got to surround him with players that can put the ball in the basket. So I expect him to play with Paul George a lot, some with Kawhi, but I like him to play with players who can score the ball. Probably a smaller lineup, a get up and down lineup. Russ, play with Russ a lot.
I agree with that, bro. He's an up and down player. He's a fast plays type of player. He needs to run the floor. He needs to cut a lot.
Yeah. So
cut a lot and get open threes.
Yeah, put him with the young guys.
Exactly, with Terance Mann and Bones and Paul George, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you gotta be. I agree with that.
You got Kobe Jordan in the house. What's good, Kobe?
Yo, what's good, man? Ooh.
What's good?
What's going on tonight, man?
Just talking about the Clippers game last night and what we saw.
Yeah, it was they play tomorrow too, right?
Yeah.
Who they play?
Yeah.
I think
Utah.
They play Utah.
Oh, Utah again? Okay.
Yeah, first two games. And then I haven't even looked at the regular season schedule. The first 10 games. I gotta go look at that.
They play Portland.
Hey, Portland gonna be a nice team in the future, bro. I like Portland's team a lot, actually.
So I got a question though for the panel, man. What did y'all see? I want to know what y'all think, man. What did y'all see from the Clippers as far as like the new players, the addition, the offense schemes, the defensive schemes? I know it was only one game, but I guess what did y'all notice? Anything new? Anything old? Anything we could do better? What y'all think?
I'll let y'all go first.
I've seen a lot more players getting active, like hand-wise. Like they was getting handsy out there. Like I like the act, like they're active. Like that's why I see it from this Clippers team. They're not stagnant, they're active. You know what I mean? They're going after it. That's what I see from this Clippers team starting this season. They're gonna be very active. and they're going to be kind of like not grimy, but they're going to be mobile. They're going to be okay. Like we're going to go for loose balls. We're actually going to play defense this year. That's what I've seen from them from the preseason. They got real handsy, so that's what I liked about it. And they got younger. They got young players, so they can do that shit. So that's good.
Yeah, it was for me. It was more of like the defensive side, a lot more effort and that sense of urgency on the defensive end.
Facts.
Offensively, I did see in the beginning the ball was moving well. I think like we're going back to Bones. I saw he got the ball in position to like shoot, and then I don't really think he hesitated, but it seemed like he was really trying to get the team more involved to show off his playmaking skills. Because I think it was one play I seen like they went to double PG and he dished it to Bones and he had the open three and he settled to like take a couple dribbles and try to look for a pass for one of the teammates and I was like, okay, like I see this is one of those games he's trying to show off his like he's trying to be a better playmaker or at least show that he's a better playmaker than what people might think of him.
I know Bones always been playmaking those from the Nuggets though. I see what you mean though. Like, you could just take the easy shot instead of just try to dish this assist out. I see what you mean. I can see Bones do that a couple times, but maybe that's him being unselfish. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but Bones can shoot the three though. So we know he can shoot the three. So I see what you mean.
Yeah, man. I was like watching a lot of how Bones was playing, of course. If he can be the future star of the Clippers. KJ and Kobe Brown. I like Kobe's offense, but his defense, you could tell he needs more, burn on the court. He needs to, and Musa Diabate too. He started off like started bad, but then I started seeing his value. Like he will guard on the perimeter, he will rebound, he will run the floor. I just think he's just so raw that it's just like I think in the NBA game, like I think he'll struggle.
Dope. No, I just want to know what y'all think, cause like I'm like my brain works different. Like I think about stuff way like deeper. So like when I break, I'm watching each player individually, like what they're really good at and what they can improve on, and then I'm watching the team collectively. And then it's like I notice with the Clippers starting unit with Bones, PG, Kawhi, Terance Mann, and it was Zubac. I like that lineup. But to me, I think the Clippers, to be honest, bro, I think because I'm noticing like we're not really running set. And again, this is the first preseason, but I've watched them enough, right? So I'm like, okay, they don't really have a lot of set plays. They may throw it to Kawhi on the elbow post, or they'll do like a little set screen for PG to come off, hit a three, or to drive and attack. That's kind of what I've noticed with this team is they do a lot of Kawhi PG offense sets, like get them in like the mid post.
That's true.
Or for them to hit like a corner three, but a lot of those are just kind of like dish it to them and let them cook basically. And if they don't have nothing, kick it to the next man, and then they typically offer that second pass. Whoever that player is, he'll then just pretty much create. And that third player is maybe Norman Powell, create off the dribble, Bones, create off the dribble, Westbrook, create off the dribble. So it's like if Kawhi and PG don't get their first set off, the second set is usually the second person creating off the dribble. And that's what I'm worried about, is that it's really not a system. It's more of PG and Kawhi don't got it yet. They didn't get it. Okay, let's kick it out, and then let's just create offense. Now, that could work with guys who can score, who can beat you off the dribble, but against teams that are like top defensive teams or locked-in teams, it could get stagnant. Because when there's not a lot of ball movement,
it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of predictable a little bit. We know, okay, PG, they going to try to get to their spots. If they don't, they kick it out, boom. And so I noticed, like, I just got to see more of the Clippers offense set. The defense, I'm not worried about. I love our defense. I think we're going to be a top 5 defensive team this year. I'm never worried about the Clippers
As
defense.
always, too.
It's always the offense that scares me because we got talented guys. It's just there has to be a system to where it's schemes. Like I can't just keep saying PG Kawhi cook them. That becomes too predictable, and then that puts a lot of pressure on them too because now we know what they're doing. The best defenders are on them. Playoff times, even the regular season, the best teams will kind of figure that out pretty easy. And you still got to stop it. I'm not saying you're going to stop it, but it just kind of becomes predictable. So for me, I want to see us maximize certain players and schemes. I want to see guys who are good at what they do, and then us making plays around that. KJ Martin is super athletic. I think we could use him as like a cutter, and we could get him 8-10 buckets easy with us just getting him a cut to the basket play.
Easy, because no
If
one's going to
Kawhi
jump
is
with him.
posted up, because
No
I'm
one's,
really.
I think he still took Kobe Joe. You went out, bro.
Yeah, I think he's driving.
Is getting the ball in the elbow to the basket. But then PG and Kawhi have to look for him. It can't just be, oh, let me go ahead and get this matchup because 1-on-1. That's what I'm saying. We know those guys can score, but I think our offense would be more creative if we can now implement more guys off of those first sets, like KJ cutting to the basket and not always Kawhi getting the mid post. Or a guy like Bones, I saw him cut to the basket yesterday. He's good at cutting to the basket. He's quick. He has good hands, and he's good around the rim. So I just want to see more of that. That's what I wanted to say. But I just be noticing stuff like, man, we got to use more sets off of them in our offense, and I think that'll help us moving forward.
that's good points.
I don't have a problem with anything you just said.
No, that's true. But even the players said it themselves. What Kawhi say? He was saying that he said that he's learned to be not so selfish, I guess. Or he said it like in the Clippers video, like it was a 12-minute video, like a preview before the season, something like that. He was like, he's learned that he doesn't need he's not he's learned that he shouldn't be more that he's not becoming to share the ball and everything. So I think the Clippers understand that. I think the Clippers are coming with that approach this season, to be honest with you. So I'm seeing a more like I think we can all agree we're seeing a more hungry Clippers team. Like this is their 5th year, right? Together. That's a long time, bro. It's like, damn, it's like this is our 5th year. Like this is either we're gonna do it or we're not gonna do it. And then we got Kawhi and PG coming into the season fully healthy. When was the last time that happened?
Right.
So I mean,
and one more thing I want to add too. I kind of was noticed because I've studied like I was comparing it to like the Lakers. Remember when they lost in 2008 to Boston? So I was watching a lot of their
that's a good
highlights
point.
lately, and I was watching their offense. They were still doing the triangle, but a lot of it wasn't involving. It was mostly Kobe and Gasol. They didn't really implement like the Sasha. They were getting open shots here and there, but I noticed that first year they lost, and then that year they played the Celtics 2 years later. They had more like cooperation with guys like Trevor Ariza. I'm not Trevor Ariza, but guys like Farmar, Sasha, and Ron Artest, like some of the role players. They actually were running more stuff with them in that triangle. And that's kind of what I was noticing. Like, if you go back and watch 08 versus 2010, I think, 2010, you'll see more of Kobe posting up and Powell in that pick and roll and them feeding those other guys. D Fish was getting more corner 3-pointers. I started seeing guys like Sasha hitting more corner 3-pointers. Ron Artest was implemented more in the offense. And so I just noticed they start those other guys to me were the difference. And then winning that championship. And of course, Powell becoming tougher, him playing through contact. Kobe, obviously, he was shooting horrible in that game, that last game. But a lot of those other guys
He definitely was.
They were open and they were a part of the offense. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta use those other guys way more. And I think we'll be straight. But that's my only thing, man. Ty Lue, he kind of scares me because his lineup changes so often to where it's like you really can't master those guys, or you know what I'm saying, like
You
utilize
don't
them like
find
you
any
need to.
fluidity.
Yeah, like it's hard to find fluidity because you'll be like the first 5 guys come in and then the next 5 guys come in. And then it's like, I want to see a consistent set. That's why I was telling BJ.
Two
I
totally
want to
different
see a
offices
consistent
coming.
7 or 8 guys so that they can learn how to play off of PG and Kawhi long enough. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, bro. Like, to be honest, Kawhi and PG are like team oriented. Like they're team dudes. They're not really selfish,
Right.
like one-on-one dudes. That's the crazy part. They're both team dudes. They're not like fully Kobe players. You can actually like that's really their game. Kawhi always says that he wants to be the best team in NBA. He means that actually because he's been on teams. He's been a team, even though he's the star, but he still wants to be a team player. As so does PG. We all know that. I think that's why Russ is a big piece to me. Because Russ, I mean, right now he's at the stage of his career where he doesn't want to be a star player. He wants to be a team person, right? Like he wants to so I do agree with you, bro. So
yeah, I just want to see because like Roku can do stuff that KJ can't do.
Oh
So
my
like
God, for sure. He needs to get minutes.
throwing too many of
Period.
those different guys in, it actually changes those second sets. That's
Facts.
what I was saying. It's like Rocco,
Facts.
he can cut, but his like if I'm using Rocco, I would use him more off ball. Like if I'm posting up, he may cut through the middle of the lane, and he's good at passing too. So I could use him there. But KJ,
For sure.
I'm using him like Aaron Gordon. Side back baseline cut every single time. Baseline cut.
Yeah, facts. I agree with that because he's slammed like Aaron Gordon. So.
Yeah, it's just with KJ, it's about finding the group he's gonna be playing with consistently. Because he's just he's a glue piece, so you kind of fit him, kind of play with him a little bit in like different rotations. So it won't be hard for him to find his niche
at all. He's gonna have one role when he gets on the floor.
Facts.
Go get you a cut. Go get you a bucket. A quick bucket.
But yeah,
quick
you're
transition
right.
bucket.
Westbrook does help with everything I said though, because he's more of a facilitator, so he will help.
Yeah, he's at that stage of his career where he wants to win. And he's not the same Russell Westbrook, and that's why I like a downgraded Russell Westbrook. This is exactly what he needed for his career, so he can actually play with other people and actually take a back seat because he can still pass and rebound and give you good energy. So,
and one last thing too, I just want to say with Diabate, this dude is raw, man. Raw talent, super, super gifted. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I think he needs to do, BJ? I think he needs to sit down with a defensive coach and just work on defensive drills, like his timing, his ability to time a shot, because he has he has it all, bro. Like Jaren Jackson said, like his first year or two in the league, he wasn't good at blocking shots, and then he said on the podcast he was just working on his timing, like learning, certain players' tendencies. But with him not playing a lot, it's tough because in the game everything's speed up. So with him, he just needs a lot more reps. And then I think if he gets with like a defensive coach and just work on footwork, timing, gets his conditioning right, I think he'll prove to the coaches in training camp, practice, stuff like that we can give him more time because I see him. He can be a legit role player, but it's too many players in front of him right now. So
yeah, that's going to be always the thing. They got a lot of players. That's why I also talked about too, like the players that might be let go that we might have to think about, getting rid of for the near future. Like I don't know, man. Like with this Bones Hyland situation, like there's one ball, and I know Norm is 6th man of the year and stuff. I mean, but the thing I saw yesterday is if Norm isn't scoring the ball, he's not making no impact on the court. Norm is an elite player at drawing fouls. When he gets hot, he gets cooking, and you love that. But when he's not scoring the ball and he's chucking up shots, it's like, Norm, stop shooting. He ain't going to be able to play make. And Bones can score, play make. His shot needs to be, more consistent. I think with Bones, it's just like the same thing. He needs to be out on the floor more. And I think he knows he should be out on the floor more. So I think it kind of messes with his head a little bit. Like he's not out there when he knows he should, but he's a guy who plays freely. Like you could tell he's confident in his ability. He just needs to be more on the court as well. So there's going to be a little friction, I think, with minutes when it comes to those two down the season.
No one is with Bones, not Bones, with Norman Powell too. I can't remember which coach said this. He's like, just because your play is called doesn't mean that's a play for you to score.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what Pop
sometimes,
told
yeah,
Kawhi.
right. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Like when Norm, I think when he sees that's his play is like, all right, I'm gonna get this bucket. But he hasn't like I think unleashed that part of his game where he's like, all right, maybe I can get this bucket or I could get a bucket from my teammate.
Yeah, I think Kawhi can grow. I think he like we'll see him more hopefully where he does defer more. I'm not saying stop scoring. I'm saying like we you know what I mean. Like if he sees an open guy or I just want to see him more passing this year and making those other plays because I think that'll help the confidence of those other guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Kawhi trusts me because Kawhi sometimes he'll go on this rant where he'll go like put up eight points straight. He's just cooking, and which is good. But then there's times where our offense can be stagnant, and so we just got to find that balance.
Right.
That's where Russ come in.
But Russ may not always be on the court though. That's what I'm saying. So sometimes we may go Bones. We may go Bones, Terance Mann.
I think Bones can do it down the line. I think I saw yesterday Bones, even though he made a couple bonehead plays where he
no point
didn't. Yeah, no point intended. I see it in him. He can be that dynamic playmaker. He can score. Like I just think again, he needs those. He didn't get reps in Denver a lot. He didn't get reps last year with the Clippers. I think you gotta start giving him some reps now. Where, yeah, he might not be in the starting lineup, but give him like 10, 15 consistent minutes a game. 10, 15 consistent minutes.
That's a good point. Like I said, man, the biggest concern for me is that rotation. Just limit the rotation, Ty Lue. I'm telling you, but it's hard because we got so many good players, so it's tough, But I think if we, like I said, that it gets around 8 or 9, we'll be straight, bro.
Yep.
I am curious to see more of a Rocco and Mason Plumlee play together too.
Yeah, Rocco's starting next game.
Yeah, Russ playing too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the fact that we have, and I've seen it in their practice. They had a Westbrook out there with Plumlee and KJ Martin, and we don't understand how deadly that could be because if you put 2 shooters around that group, like even if you throw in Kawhi and PG with them 3, that lineup is tough, bro. Because you got Westbrook who can drive and penetrate. You got Plumlee who can he can pick him. He can pretty much get it in the pick and roll and go straight to the basket and roll, or he could pass it out. He's a great passer and he's good around the basket. And then KJ Martin can hit the 3, drive to the. So I'm just looking at like all the areas of the court where we could be efficient and effective at. That's how I'm thinking. Like, okay.
And they get out, and that 5 could get out in transition.
So that's what I'm saying. That 5 could get out. You got to think at the wings. We would at the top of the key. We would have Westbrook, Kawhi, and PG, and then we would have a bouncy KJ with Plumlee around the basket for boards, and then that all 5 of them could run. Like all 5 of them could run.
Yeah, we got time. I think now this is the time for training camp and now preseason to try different things out. So Rocco, Batum, Paul George, Kawhi, and Russ start next game. I think that's gonna try out. Okay, let's see how this lineup works. We saw the first game how that lineup worked. Now let's see how Russ plays with Rocco. Let's see how he plays with Batum. Let's see how he plays with his 4 guys on the court. So I think Ty Lue's doing it right. I think he's doing it right. So, man, shoot, what time is it? It's 10. Well, we got to get off you know what I'm saying, lasting comments, y'all. What y'all lasting comments so far y'all want to get out?
Not man, just got a couple more weeks for the
Yeah, man.
for it to start off.
Clip.
It's a lot, but it's gonna be. Bro. Hey, congrats again, BJ. If I didn't say it on the you know what I'm saying, on a job. So.
Oh yeah,
Congrats
you
on
did,
that.
bro. Oh yeah,
We
all
need more people. We need more insiders, bro. We need more insiders. I was seeing Law Murray interview them too. I was like, okay, a Law Murray out there.
bro. Law's dope. I love Law.
Yeah, he's dope, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be all right. Bubba, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, you got any lasting comments?
Yeah, it's about time you got Joey Lynn up here, which I can see that happening soon. Joey Lynn. He's a Clipper beat writer too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you, oh my fault, Bubba. What you think? One more thing too. I want to know your thoughts on that Drew Holiday situation, and what do you think that does for the Celtics? Does that put them over where they've been in the last few years, or do you think they've kind of stayed the same? What do you think, real quick on that? Can't remember if I asked you.
I mean, I think they kind of stay the same because, I mean, I'm not really high on Kristaps Porzingis that much. So, you know, now they got their main core, but I don't think Kristaps Porzingis is the. Now, me personally, I'm very confident. I think if we face them, if the Sixers face them, they can beat them. And I'm only saying that because when they had Al Horford and Robert Williams was like the rim protector, so he was kind of like preventing Embiid, you know, getting to the basket. Now you replace that with Kristaps Porzingis, who's a terrible defender. I can see Embiid eating in the paint. Now with a new coach with the Sixers, I can see Embiid playing closer to the basket than, you know, rather than playing on the perimeter. I think Nick Nurse is going to force him to play on the block more. So that's what that's.
Oh, y'all just played the Celtics, right? Why in the hell did Jason Tatum play 27 minutes? Jaylen Brown play 26? Like, bro, why y'all play all these minutes?
Hey,
Hold on, did Embiid play? Did he play?
Nah, Embiid and Harden didn't play.
So they played all of the minutes, and wasn't that like a close game?
Yeah, it was a close game.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. See, I don't know, man. My take is a little different. If I don't trust the foundation of how a team is constructed, like I don't trust certain things, I can't pick you. It's just my personal opinion on how I choose. I still don't like I think the coach is kind of sketchy, but yeah, the Celtics, I don't know, man. They're that team where they got everything on paper every year, but it's like for me, it's mental with them. So. And that's a big part of the game. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back on Wednesday night for another LA Clipper talk, man. See what happens tomorrow. Yeah, man. This is gonna be a great year, man. I can feel it. It's gonna be a great year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great year, great journey. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be interesting, man. Yeah.
Peace, man. Salute. See you guys next time, bro.
All right,
All right, y'all. Peace, bro. Salute. Holla. All right, y'all. So that completes the show today, man. This was our first LA Clipper Talk post game. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel right now so you guys do not forget. This is how it goes down every single Clipper post game. About 2 hours and 20 minutes, not bad. Hit the Cash App right there. $ BJ Matthews again for all the great content that we give to y'all, man. All the time that we give y'all. We always appreciate the love that y'all do to support us through the Cash App, man. Please continuously show your love through the Cash App. As well as, you know what I'm saying, get your membership badges. If you have not got your LA Clipper badge, please get those. I want to give y'all a quick shout out for the videos I do during the week that are not live videos about the Clippers. I have those up for 24 hours. But after the 24 hours is up, I end up putting that in membership mode. What that means is only the people that have memberships, as y'all see on the bottom of the screen, those are the ones who have continuously have access to those videos. So if you want to have unlimited access to those Clipper videos, whenever you want to watch, you have to get your membership badge, only because I want to be fair to the people who is, sewing into the podcast. Now, I always will show y'all love. I'll always give you 24 hours to watch it. But after that, I got to give the fairness to the people who's actually choosing, show their love and so into the show. So again, very reasonable prices. I'm never going to, try to overhaul the people. So it's very reasonable. If you ever shoot me a text or a comment, I can, see if we can work something out. But other than that, man, I always want to do the best for y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We'll be back on for Wednesday night. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. With that being said, respect to say, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, put live. Peace out of here like swimwear.
Like that. Woo!